The day before, guys, what's up? Coming soon, right? We're on Mytona's official website page. They're the driving force behind The Day Before, the publisher, and they don't even have the release date on their website. It still says coming soon, which I definitely find a little weird. This game is supposed to drop in like 5 months. This game's got a lot of attention from people all over the world looking forward to this thing. It's a new upcoming survival zombie MMO game, kind of like DayZ, man. The only competitor really, other than Scum, but that's just on PC, still in early access. So could The Day Before be a free game? All right, that's one thing that's been floated out there. It's one of the conspiracies on this thing, and the best evidence I think we have that The Day Before could actually be a free-to-play game is the publisher here, Mytona. This is what they're known for, guys, is making free-to-play mobile games. I'm checking out their catalog right now, and The Day Before is actually on the 3rd page of the catalog, which is a little weird that it's on the 3rd page. They did a prop night on the 1st page, so I guess it's possible, man, until we get actually more information on this game. I guess it's a possibility it could be a free-to-play game. I'm not going to rule it out until they tell us otherwise. Now, they go into a little detail in this paragraph. The second one says the survival game has been developed by Fntastic Studios with Mytona publisher. Development of the game has lasted about 2 years, with the creators focusing on the game's high quality, variety of game mechanics, and submersive atmosphere. So let's talk about that a little bit, man. The game's high quality, their trailers definitely look top notch, and submersive atmosphere, yes, the game does look really, really cool. Not too sure about the game mechanics and what they've really shown off, other than like the vehicles, having to fix them up and fix the tires and load them with gas and stuff like that. But the survival mechanics and the actual guns and game mechanics, they've shown a little, but not that much. So I guess that's what they're focusing on, is really just like, you know, good images, really, and a good atmosphere to the game. So I don't know how good, you know, the story's going to be. They do say you wake up alone in a world that you no longer remember, and you set out to find answers and resources to survive. So that seems a little interesting. Definitely want to find out more about the story when it comes to The Day Before. I think Mytona is actually hiring too. If you go down to, let me see, right here, yep, we're hiring game designer, Unreal Engine developer, office coordinator, senior Unreal Engine developer, and an HR advisor. Games are supposed to come out, man, in 5 months, and when you think of games that can compete with DayZ, you really, only ones that I could think of is The Day Before, and then you have Scum. I don't know any other zombie MMO games that are out there. But yeah, we'll forgive all the people that are skeptical on The Day Before, because I understand, man. They've shown limited stuff to us, basically. It's all like scripted game trailers, and it's a small company, you know, indie company, and the publisher that's behind it makes free mobile games. So to think these guys can actually produce this quality of game, a huge MMO game like DayZ and Scum and stuff like that, is definitely, you know, it could be looked at as skeptical at best, especially since they've kind of, the projects that Fntastic did have before, the games they released in early access, they quickly abandoned. Prop Night did start off good, now it's at mixed reviews, so we're gonna wait and see. This thing is supposed to come out in 5 months, so we better get some news. A bunch of conspiracies have been floated out there when it comes to The Day Before, but I listen to all you guys that leave comments and stuff. So one, it being a free-to-play game is definitely a possibility, and the other one that was a possibility too was people were telling me that The Day Before was actually created to get a better job. So when Fntastic actually started making this game and started, you know, showing the trailers and starting putting together some like game footage that looks really, really cool. They may not have an actual working game, but it was basically to get a better job or get a deal done, and it looks like they did. Mytona didn't end up backing The Day Before until 2021. So even though supposedly the game's been in development for 2 years, since 2019, they actually didn't get their publisher until 2021, which is pretty recent, guys. The game was supposed to release quarter number 2, 2021, if you guys forget, and then they ended up pushing it way back until June of 2022. But the game was supposed to come out last year. So could the game have been like fake, maybe? Or it really wasn't real at the beginning and it was just done to get basically a deal done? It's definitely a possibility, but you know what I say? It doesn't really mean anything. Even if that is true, right? It doesn't change necessarily anything other than you may not see this game actually release when they're saying it's going to release. That's a whole other story, you know? But if they had some game footage and an idea for the game and they put it out there trying to get some backing and get a deal done, it looks like they did with Mytona, and we'll see what happened, guys. So I mean, that's definitely a possibility that this thing was fake at the beginning. Once they got the deal done, they've really started working on it and putting the pieces together and trying to give us a good game, because the game does look really, really cool, and a lot of people are waiting for this, but I think waiting with a little bit of skepticism for sure. But the thing is, guys, on PC at least, if you don't like the game, you can return it. Steam has an unbelievable return policy, so if the game's no good, you can definitely return it, and probably no issues there. Now, this thing is supposed to drop on consoles, and we don't have an exact date for when it is, the next gen consoles, but if we can get some confirmation that the day before actually is coming to either Xbox or PlayStation, like if we can look at their catalogs and see upcoming games, that will definitely give credibility to the day before big time. Until then, guys, hopefully we'll get some news on a beta, and definitely maybe some unscripted gameplay showing off more of the game mechanics. People are dying to see more and be proven wrong that this thing is legit. Now, will it release, guys, June? Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think the day before is actually going to release in 5 months in June. I'm definitely skeptical on that, guys, but we'll see what happens. Any new news or anything that comes out related to the day before, I got you. You know, I'll do a video and show you guys. If you could drop a like on this video, that'd be freaking awesome. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.